crusher of flame. His head so large it has an army of crushies to its name. Stuck and legendary, he's inimitable, calling out all top players. And he's still collecting dubs. For the love of God, he is starting to gloat. Our girl, he's got the skill, a bun built stick like Louis chomped at it. Did someone say she's Max is the host personality like our favorite bitch? Roby, rest in peace. Also can't forget, fuck you, Ron Vaughn. It's practically a meme. Tiffany locks profit and chaos will reign. Break the flow and all is in vain. But it comes on, it's sharp as a blade. Her graphics alone put Crusher to shame. Tony works magic and it's so clean. It's the Shroom Chronicles. Watch the tale grow. Grab your popcorn and tune to the show. Say hi in the chat. Join the lively crew. From strategy to interviews, it's all here for you.
Oh, this is where we wave?
Yep, this is where we wave.
I don't want Black Chunk. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again. We are doing Sunday FUNDAY. We are making up for Friday and Saturday since we had a disruption in scheduling. So
It's Valentine's Day.
yeah, everybody needs some loving. So bringing along as always 8
Hi.
and the main star.
Big fan.
And the main star is sitting behind her.
Yes.
Chunk
course.
Daddy.
Of course, we have
Yes.
Nylock.
This is Chuck Daddy, yes.
Hello! I'm trying to shove these freaking shoes and shish kebabs and things together. Anyway, sorry. Keep going.
And then you got Crusher. He actually has a decent setup for once. He's not driving.
The myth, the legend, the god. Because who's gonna take me down? That's right, guys. Ooh. Come at me.
I did yesterday.
You know what? You should try again right now.
So,
I don't have my soul set.
hopefully everybody's going to be excited about Crusher's new bike. We can actually hear him clearly instead of this jumbled up shit that he had
Yes.
before.
Oh, this is wonderful.
So, I guess we could start this off with, basic, the event. What are you guys' thoughts on the new event?
An easy pass.
Garbage. It's garbage.
I like this shit where I'm just shoving everything together. I don't know why I like it as much as I do.
I love
But,
it.
like,
I love it.
Every time I log in, I'm like, ooh. Like
I
I don't
know.
even go like to collect my AFK rewards or anything. I'm just like, Battle Eve, I gotta shove all that stuff together.
I know. I'm like, I hope I have energy.
I'm trying to burn through
I
that
do.
energy. And then when you beat a level, it converts it all to energy. I'm like, no, I don't need more energy. I'm trying to get rid of energy, so I don't have to do this.
The one thing I'm surprised about is usually there's some sort of pack you can buy to give you like an extra daily 50 energy and then like extra rewards. It seems like they didn't do that this time. Instead, they added the $5 pack for 7 extra lucky draw spins. Come on, get out of here. Garbage.
I fell for it. I don't know why I thought okay, so what's it called? Oath of Heart? Yeah, okay. So like
Yeah.
I found a partner for Oath of Heart, and then I was like, all right, so I pay $5 and I'll get all these, and for whatever reason I thought, and if they buy it, then I'll get theirs too. That's what I thought. I was wrong.
Well, I thought maybe if one person bought it,
And
both. Yes, it would benefit both. It does not.
Wouldn't that make sense also? Like I totally
Yeah.
see why my leap in logic was wholly incorrect. Like, oh, we'll both buy it and we'll get double. But at least if one person buys it, like, what's the point of it? I don't know.
Yeah, you're paying $5, and it looks like for what 8. The last game is maybe 3 extra spins. So 9 spins. I don't even know. It's a ripoff. This whole event,
2, 3,
the whole
4.
event, is a reskinned ripoff.
And then the tavern too. I was like, group buy. I'm like looking at the group buy, and I was like, what's the point of this? Like, I found out it's just literally you have to find a group to get
You
that
have
price.
to find people.
Like, I
Yep.
thought it was gonna like you would get double the rewards or like split the cost. Like that'd be nice. Split the cost with someone. No, it's just for like that's a discounted price. But that's not really a discounted price. It would cost that regardless.
I think my
And-
God.
I was gonna say, and those red feathers are more expensive than the ones that you can buy in the weekly shop.
Yeah, by 8 cents.
By more. I mean, it's what 40 for $20.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think it was 40 for 20.
I think it was because it was 10 for 5, 20 for 10.
It was averaging 50 cents.
Yeah. So and what for $20 if you buy the weekly feather pass, you do get a refresh, which is what 60 something.
You
Red
would get
feathers.
421 for $180, which comes out to 42.7 cents.
Well, I'm talking about the $20 pack, not for all of them.
Oh, sorry.
To compare, yeah, it's a ripoff. But it once again another reskin. When feathers first came out, this is how they sold those in group buys. So at the time, you were like, "Oh wow, 100 of the silver feathers. Wow, that's a lot of feathers." They're just reskinning everything. I'm not sure where you're supposed to get the affinity flowers, but I haven't seen them yet.
I assumed that was going to be from Oath of Heart, but
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it was an oversight because I believe those flowers were from whatever event they reskinned this from. You did get affinity flowers. You got items. So I'm wondering if they overlooked it and just never took it out. Let's copy paste this shit. God.
Well, the other thing I was going to say with the part, I like how they were trying to get you to buy a $5 for 9 more of those spins.
Yeah.
The hell is
Rip
that?
off.
Not even an even 10.
No, not
No,
even that.
I don't even know where they got it. You know why? Because that usually you get stuck on 990 spins. Like if you buy everything, you get stuck at 990 like spins. So probably if you buy this, you'll have 999.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is.
And then you had to buy that $100 pack
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah. For one
so
spin.
Concrete in chat is saying he didn't know the group buy resets daily. He missed day 2. Oh, and what up, Concrete? The
I
first
didn't
day
know it resets daily.
it was fertilizers and what on the first day? It was like fert and seeds, right?
I saw that for
Picks-
2 days in a row, though.
It was 2
Picks
days in a
for
row,
the-
and now it's feathers 2 days in a row, right?
Yeah, it says on the top like when it refreshes. But yeah, it was like picks, like mining and crops. Like I think the crops were like the actual money, and then like the mining was the red gems.
Okay, so I didn't get any of that stuff, but I picked up the silver or the feathers that I could, the silver ones, not the red ones. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
get the red
I-
gems for sure.
The bow looks cool. It looks
Pass.
cool.
It's because you already seen it.
Pass.
I don't have it.
Oh,
I got the back piece.
Oh. I didn't even get that. Oh, he's just making himself comfortable. He's here for the long haul.
I do believe there is a bug with the new bow, and I think Savage found it. I don't remember what he told me was 100% the issue with it. But apparently when it goes off, there's a certain point of time where like your counter strike won't actually do anything. I didn't read into it 100%. I don't know.
Well, I think that's part of the mechanic of the bow is that for like 3 seconds you don't do anything. Like I think that's in the actual bow mechanics. If I'm not mistaken, I was like, I don't want this. I don't want it. Period.
Oh,
Even if it
interesting.
was good,
I thought it only did it for the clone. It's the actual person. Okay.
Yes, he has a video about it with the bow, without the clone, showing it's
Yeah, it says become bound for 3 seconds every 10 seconds after battle starts, during which the character cannot use basic attack, combo, counter, or active skill, but gains 20% of damage resistance and increases PAL, summon, and ally crit rate by 10% and final crit damage by 20%. Now, it triggers at the start of the battle. Now, I'm not sure if that's only for those 3 seconds, or if it's for the entire duration of the fight. I mean, I could see this being a good weapon to use during the tournament, but it says right in the mechanics of the bow that you are bound and you don't do anything. So I'm not sure why he's surprised.
There was some debate on the first line. Tell me how you interpret this first line 8. I'm very curious because I know you have it up. How
The
did
final
you?
energy regen speed of the clone strikes. I have no idea how to read that. That's just a bunch of word salad. That's like when they said the opponent, when they gave us the definition of defense. I have no idea what that means. The final energy regen speed of clone strikes increases. What? I have no idea.
Okay, so if you take out the word strikes, right? So the final energy regen speed of clone increases by 10%. Or if they said clone and summons or something like that, I'd be like,
So I would
okay.
think his actual skill of the clone but of the clone, is that just the clone skill, or is that when you like summon a siren or a beast, any sort of?
That's what I was saying, like like Pepe or
I don't
an
know.
alien gun. I don't know.
I read it as
I don't
a
know.
skill because it calls clone strike, which is the actual name of the skill, which is why I thought it regens faster, so
okay.
it comes up faster.
So clone strike,
Clone
you're talking
strike.
about like the PAL skill.
Yeah, the one that makes a duplicate of yourself. It's
Okay,
saying
so I
that'll
don't know
regen
that one.
faster by 8%.
So I don't know that one here. Let me look and see how is that one triggered? Because I've been
No,
focusing.
that's a skill. That's the name of the skill. The clone is clone strike. That's the name of the
It's
skill.
clone
I just looked
strike.
at it. I didn't know that was the
thought
name
you
of
were
the
talking
skill.
about I thought you were talking about like one of these. Like one of the PAL abilities, PAL effects, clone
Oh
strike.
no,
Oh, okay.
clone
I thought you
strike.
just thought of clone, like the skill itself as just clone. But okay.
No, it's clone strike. So that it's
Okay.
saying it'll regen faster for you.
Oh, so that's a typo where they put clone strikes. It should just be clone strike. I think that's where I was confused. I was like, what strikes?
Okay.
You mean them with
So the
typos?
final,
Never.
yeah. So the final energy regen speed of clone strike, if they fix the typo. Oh, somebody submit it and ask for coupons. There's a typo. Increases by 10%. Let me get right on that right now. I'm actually going to send them. I'm going to send Starlight and say there's a typo and ask for coupons.
All right.
I'm just going to let me.
Same thing. F2P. It only lasts for 3 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Bound and unable to hit them for 3 seconds every 10 seconds, but I could be wrong. Gate. My assumption is the final energy regen speed of just clone strike skill. Okay, so yeah, all right. So everybody read it correctly, but me. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't read it correct. I didn't read it correctly. I had no idea what it was. I looked at it and I said, I'm not getting it. I don't need it.
Reading comprehension 101.
Damn.
Well, I didn't know what
clone strikes with
it was.
the S.
It was the strikes that threw me off.
Crusher gets a new setup and he's roasting everybody. God damn.
Yeah, right. He can. Yeah, we can hear him now. I'm sorry. I'm asking for coupons.
Everybody's asking for coupons. Alright, so anyways, let's go with the back accessory, I believe, which is the card. Is that correct?
Yeah.
The way it looks.
Another stupid reskin.
the way it
Fucking
looks.
stupid and ugly.
I think 8. We have 8's second phrase. We all know the first one. Be good for your power, be good for your level. But now we have fucking reskins. Now we have that.
That's a reskin ripoff. Yeah. Garbage.
It looks cool. I think it looks cool.
Do you have
What looks cool?
The card. I think it looks kind of cool. The card behind. You don't like it?
What are you, a magician?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a mage. Just closest thing to a magician, I guess. Want some sleight of hand shit? Some close-up magic?
Yeah, you want to look at cards? Just open your Star Array collection.
Yeah, fair.
But I want to advertise it like I'm wearing like a fucking backpack and it's giant and it's bigger than me.
Nah. Mm-mm.
I mean, even Chunk Daddy's looking at you like, what the hell?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he knows that shit's reskin too, and he hates it. This is a LOM podcast for anybody that's new here. He's had enough. He can't stand this reskin bullshit either. He's had enough. See ya.
He's just rocking. He's chilling.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we kind of want to hit up on the event ordeal, or not necessarily?
I mean, yeah, not really.
The
paying attention to
event.
it.
Shout out to Concrete. I see you in our event rankings. These are probably the lowest event scores I've ever seen for an event. So that tells you something, that maybe they won't reskin this bullshit and try and sell it again. Maybe they'll do it correctly.
Right.
You would think with all this free labor they got from the contest of people submitting drawings, they would get something new.
Yeah. Is when you bound, you shouldn't, and you actually. Oh, the issue was when you shouldn't be able to counter and you can, is what he's saying. That you counter even though you're bound with that artifact. I'm not sure. I don't have it, so. The back piece. The back piece would be nice to have and use if we still had Grumpy.
Sure.
So they take away Grumpy and give us this group buff back piece. Make it make sense.
Yeah,
But
they're going to make more too. It's annoying. They're going to make more and more of this team shit that we don't need.
They also said apparently it might be decent in tournament due to the fact that it will collect. Or not collect, what's the word I'm looking for?
Combine?
Yeah, there you go. It'll stack.
What was stack?
I don't know what the actual passive is. I didn't look at it, to be honest with you, because I don't look at the events anymore.
Well, the back was only for 20 seconds. But the artifact, was it the artifact? Oh, hey, bud. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to sitting over here. Catch you later. Yeah, he's annoyed about the reskin too. He's had enough. Doesn't stack with both players. Only activates in dungeons. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, free to play kind of said it already in chat, so.
You get the bonus effect during streaming tournament?
Mm.
That it lasts the whole fight?
Doesn't stack with both players, but you still get the stack. Or, wait, you get the bonus effects during the Shroom tournament. Doesn't stack with both players.
Oh, it means if you both have it, it won't double it. It's
Correct.
not going to double it. So you only need one person to have it.
And then Fabio's saying
Why
only
would two people?
dungeons, not PvP.
I don't think I'd wear it in the Shroom tournament anyways.
I don't think anybody's really going to use it. I was just throwing it out there that I've heard other people say it might be.
I mean,
decent.
Are you a
Like-
dev trying to push an agenda?
No. If I was a
I think
dev,
that-
damn.
My main issue with this event has nothing to do with the reskin aspect of it or anything else. It's just that it's another event where I'm like looking at the stuff going, can I possibly use this in any build at all? Like it's like I want to get new stuff, and then they put out stuff and I'm like, I can't find a use for this in anything I would even potentially want to build in the future. That's what makes me
I'm
sad.
so happy
But then
whenever they
throw,
put stuff out that I won't ever need. I'm like, oh, thank God.
But then they throw Pagoda, which is, one of the main artifacts used in the Martial Sage, kind of meta build. It's one of the main arties. And they bring back Panda Bow as secondary. So they bring both of those back. I know at least one person on our server has already gotten secondary grand prize just for the Panda Bow. I'm surprised someone that I'm thinking of hasn't already 5-starred that, but like
Choppa.
Choppa, go 5-star, dude. What are you waiting for?
Yeah, be
But
a man.
like, I mean, they're all right. Just 5-star, dude. But I think that's the thing is like I keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for them to put out just something usable. I've been using the same shit for how long? For Mage, I switched to Supreme Spirit recently after we talked with Meow. What up, Meow? F2P helped me quite a bit with some of my questions. But at this point, I'm just trying to have fun and find new stuff, and they give me fucking this stuff. Yeah, and my rant. My bad.
No, I'm in the same boat. I was really hoping to work on my build as well, but even everything I saw was useless to me as well. So I was sad too.
It's a blessing. Just be happy that you don't need anything.
Thank you.
And the Little Debbie's toy,
Yeah.
I don't have it. And I looked at it. I thought, I don't need this artifact to get that. No way.
Right.
What now? Let's say it was like more interesting or better stuff. Would have you gone for it then? Maybe or no?
If I got the first artifact early.
Okay. So you're not going to go to pity and then risk double pity for Debbie's.
How early
No.
Okay.
I like how we're all avoiding it.
We should
The
just
Little Debbie's butt plug.
say it.
Yeah, let's just say it. It doesn't even matter. It's not.
Yeah,
She just
I did.
Yep.
She
I
just
just did.
cool.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
cool.
talk
You
about
All right.
cannot look at that Christmas pagoda and tell me that is not Little Debbie's butt plug, and you will never look at it the same again.
You.
The first she's absolutely right. The first time I heard her say that, I was like, "Oh God, that is what it is." And now I can't think of it as anything other than the butt plug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free to play Shroom. We got to get the name changed for that, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up on that.
Oh yeah, he handles suggestions, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I and even like rolling for the back. I didn't roll for the back. I have no intentions of going for any of that. I didn't even want to buy I did buy the $10 pack that you can go over and buy more. But I even considered not buying that. I was just like, I don't need anything from here, but why not? Had a cute little crown and stuff. But even for the first limited item, it took me a full 100 rolls. So, I was like, oh, that's a sign. We're not going for anything. Yeah. You can keep all your reskin shit.
That's what it is.
Yep.
8, quote, keep all your reskin shit. There we go. Be good for your level. Keep all your reskin shit. There we go.
Shirts
Yep.
will be on sale next week. Thank you. Check out our merch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm with Loki. Free to play this event. I think I spent $17 this whole week.
shout out Loki. Thank you. So God.
I was just saying, what up, Loki?
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, Loki? Put a cute picture
1024
on our server. Yeah, he's a cutie.
Let's move on and let's talk about the Shroomy tournament. Everybody's up and coming plans, if you have plans.
I'm already pretty stoked about it. I'm always stoked about it, and let me rephrase that. I have not always been stoked about the Shroomy tournament, but I have been for the past two things ever since I partnered up with Giraffic Sark. What up, buddy? And I also blame 8 because her enthusiasm is infectious, and the way that she was talking about different team compositions and so forth made me kind of dial in more and be like, okay, all right, still have never made it out of top 128, but it's fun. Looking forward to it. I have some new ideas that Sark and I are going to try out. Who knows? Maybe we'll do better than 4th in our group of 16 in the top 128 for once.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the Shroomy tournament is my favorite event. Like I said, like we talked about one of the last times. I have no desire to ever win it. That's not a goal of mine. I just really, it's just the outside thinking and with the team compositions and knowing how to combat each class, because the round of 128, where you're in groups of 8. You have to look at the composition of how many mages are there, how many archers are there, how many sages are there, and it'll probably be a lot, and who's the biggest competition in that group. and I'll tell you the way that I like plan is who's the biggest competition in the group, who's likely to get first. I don't even worry about them. Who's my biggest competition for second? That's who I'm like trying to beat, and everybody else. Yeah, I don't even worry about whoever's the strongest, because you just want to make top two, make it through, and it could be a double archer team, two double archers. It's hard to say, but I really, really enjoy the tournament because it's the one, like, it's just the one aspect of the game that isn't a copy paste, boom, boom, boom. You will have your sage, double stage, teams or whatever, but there are those that do think outside the box and end up pulling it off. You really have to use your brain for the tournament, and I like that.
Question 8 for you.
Yeah.
Did you
and I don't know
swap
who I'm
back,
partnering with
or
yet.
did you get kicked to the curb?
Oh, I didn't even realize that tomorrow was like the sign up day. So I have to see if BAP. I don't know who my partner is. I'll be perfectly honest. I have no idea. I'm gonna assume BAP. Unless she kicked me to the curb for Hollow, I can't be certain. Maybe she did. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know who my partner is.
She got a little taste of victory. She's like, you know what,
We've made top 4 before. It's not the first time she's made top 8 or top 4. It's not the first time, but I think it's the first time with a Prophet. And I knew that they would be good. Like I knew Hollow and BAP would do well. Yeah. It's always the oh gosh, what the hell is that? I don't know, I can't think of one skill. But anyways, yeah, I knew they'd do well. I wasn't concerned about that. And Code and I, well, we just had tough luck in our group, so nothing you can do about it.
And then I, of course, will be with Metsu. Very excited. He will carry me to top 8, hopefully this time around. But no, I think we definitely found our groove on the last round of fights. Unfortunately, it was a little bit late, but like we both like kind of hit a nice little niche build where we synergize together. I just think we found it a little bit late, and now we can at least build on it and see how far we go this time.
And for me personally, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Who's your partner?
Nobody. I am reloping. I have nobody, and I don't know if I'm actually going to participate or not.
Oh, why wouldn't you? It's
That's
just
crazy.
like free rewards for doing nothing. You could probably make top 128 just doing the 10 attacks.
Yeah, for sure. I'm 100% I can. I did carry Snowy last time as a Dark Lord.
Prove it!
All right.
Prove it.
What, as a solo?
Yeah, you just said you said you can, so prove it.
All right, that's my goal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna solo it and see if I can make 128. That's my goal.
Yeah, be a man.
All right.
I'll help you on your build. It's okay.
I don't need your help. Go
away. What class are you gonna roll? Just a warrior?
Yeah, warrior.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste my time trying to get an archer or prophet built up. I'm just gonna stick with warrior.
Bun warrior and regen archer one.
So I'm gonna bring this up. So Meow was on Tuesday. He brought up this idea of playing Supreme Spirit as a mage. I bothered him for a good hour after the show. Built it. Not that I had anything to build, but like understood like, okay, I need to mess with my pals and stuff. Bothered F2P Shroom way too much. And switched to it after Legend Cycle ended on Wednesday night. I got demoted, of course. It's okay. And I've stuck with it since, and it's neat. What I've been told, I think it was Matsu actually, yeah, it was Crush's partner, was telling me that there's like 5 Supreme Spirits like up there now. I saw 0 in all of last week combined. 0 I saw. But now there's like 4 or 5 people messing with Supreme Spirit up there. And I've been doing quite well with it. I think it's fun. I think it's neat. If you're already a mage or if you have your prophet stuff, you literally don't change anything. You don't change your souls. You don't change your scrolls. You don't change your avian. Nothing. It's literally just POW order and learning all the different, like, I'm still learning it, but figuring out all of the different, like, buffs you can get potentially. Like, do I want 15% attack? For my attacking builds, of course. So then I put my buddies like this. Oh, for my stall build, I want the 15% HP buff. So I put my buddies like this. Then another 5% HP with Animus. And then I want to get this thing that triggers blah, blah, blah over here. It's pretty neat. It's fun to mess with. And I know there's going to be updates to the class, like the overall class. So I wanted to play with it before that happened. But I won't lie, I was pretty surprised that there's 5 Supreme Spirits. Like, we all already knew Beast Tamer is legit as hell. We already knew that. But there's 5 Supreme Spirits in Legend right now? Like, that's pretty nuts to me. I don't know. End Colin Rant number 2, I suppose. But
what gear set are you wearing for that?
So for offensive builds, skill crit regen, and then for
Okay.
And then for stall though, it's a mix of skill crit regen and then stun regen, just depending on how high I want my stun.
Oh, see, I don't have. I toss all my skill crit regen gear in the garbage. But I do have a very
Where it
nice set
belongs.
of stun regen. Yeah, skill crit. I have no need for a skill crit. I do have a full skill crit stun set though.
Stun regen, I believe, is
But-
what F2P Shroom uses, I believe. And then, actually, I'm not sure if that person's Supreme Spirit or Mage right now. Never mind, I won't say that person's name. But yeah, stun regen totally works.
Yeah, and well, so I had been saving stun regen. This is going back like months now, for a stun bun build that I was working on. But you need, runes for that, and everything takes time. So, but shout out to Leroy. Actually, I've been watching him do some streaming, and he's actually taught me quite a bit about. I think he's a spirit tamer. I mean, I really don't know anything about the tamer classes. I know nothing, and the little bit that I've learned from him from watching him with in battles and whatnot. So it does look really interesting. It's really, is it fair that they have 6 pals and I only have 5? Probably not, but you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I also want to give a shout out to Leroy because anytime I jump in on their chats, I'm always trying to get. I always say when I first joined, I'm here for the inside trade secrets. Like I'm always trying to catch him, mid sentence of a secret. So, but I always pop in random times, and yeah, I always get a lot of insight from those guys. Definitely, because like when you join, they only talk about the game and strategies.
Yeah,
and different builds.
Arcadius. Yeah,
all
Ravs,
those
like
guys.
solid dudes. Yeah, and I was just watching them, go through and just parking and whatnot, and just learning about the class. So I don't know if you guys are here, but shout out to Ravs, Leroy, Arcadius.
Can someone link that in the chat so I can get it later? Can someone link their channel?
Maybe, yeah. Send me.
I
Send
don't
me
know.
a DM.
Oh, you know what? You can join it. It seems like they were trying to make it like top 100 players or something, but you know what? You joined the crew, so welcome. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know who owns that server, but no, honestly, I feel like
I think Bird. I think it's 302.
yeah, I think Bird. 'Cause Bird sent me an invite originally, but I'm impressed with Tamers in general because I feel like the game handed you guys a class that wasn't fully ready yet.
It was
From the
broken.
beginning, it was all half-ass. They literally had to, within 2 patches, have to, like, major updates that they have to, like, give you your full class, like, utility. Because there was nothing in the relics, nothing on the skills. Like, there was nothing. And people still,
That
like,
should have been the first
made
thing
really
they did
low.
was put those PAL relics, put those PAL skills in the relics. It should have been the first thing that was done.
Yeah. It feels rushed.
Yeah.
It felt rushed, and then like they were just like something they promised, and they're behind schedule. They're like, you know what, just release it so they don't complain too much.
Was it a worldwide release when they released the class, or did they release it in C and EU, China? Did they release it all at once? I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think I was very paying
Because that's
attention.
the thing is like, if they were releasing it worldwide, I could see why they would do it kind of rush and kind of half-assed. Like, oh fuck, we told them we were going to do this. Like, we got to get it out.
Oh,
If it was region by region by region, then there's no excuse, right? Like, I don't know. That's just my take. Hell yeah.
I don't remember. I
Yeah.
honestly.
F2P and Loki in chat are talking about Maybe mages should get
I'd like
6
a
shield.
shield.
Fuck yeah, we
a
should.
shield for warriors.
Ooh. Instead of a 6 pet shield, then you choose your shield that you
Like-
want to wear.
Like, I wish they would have kept Grumpy and that each class had their own, like, kind of like WoW. Each class had their own raid buffs, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
how
when you
they
have
should
all-
implement this team buff bullshit, not through artifacts,
Yeah.
but everyone has a buff and they choose depending on what they're doing. Like, hey, I'll bring this buff to the party, based off
Yep.
what you're doing.
So what would archers
Yeah.
get?
It should just... an attack speed buff.
Attack speed, obviously.
Yeah. Mages
not
would
play
get attack
MMORPG?
or energy regen. Axe warriors, sacred would probably get crit. Axe warriors would get I don't know what axe warriors would get.
Crit damage.
Nah, they'd get some. I think sacred would get crit damage. Axe, I mean,
I mean, they're all about
Maybe
breaking
just-
through. So maybe ignore defenses.
maybe a damage resistant. Add a damage resist. Obviously, Bun Warrior would add HP. Maybe Axe Warrior would add HP or defense or something. Tamers add Pal speed. Maybe Pal combo. It's definitely what it would be nice. It would have been nice for Grumpy. Instead, they're selling a shitty back to provide buffs instead of just put them on the class.
All right, so all of this different, so all this buff talk has me thinking about the different classes again. So it's like, okay, because that's what, I forget who it was that was asking me, like, oh, you're Supreme Spirit now, blah, 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 but you lose this, and this for Mage. And I don't know why I'm doing a stupid voice. It's a totally reasonable question. It's why I never tried it before, so I don't know why I'm doing a dummy voice, but... So, and I can only talk about this through the lens of what I've done. So it's like, all right, if you're a prophet, and you're switching to Supreme Spirit, you lose skill duration, you lose the shield breaker, some energy cooldown stuff. Like, those are 3 really important things, but you're trading it for essentially an extra PAL, extra 20%. It's not 15%. It's 15% plus another 5% for a different one, but 20% HP or 20% attack. Plus, there are just a whole long list of other cool shit that you can do. Like the one I'm using right now gives me 45% chance that any character skill, so any of my skills that I'm firing off, 45% chance that it does 2% max HP. That's huge, right? And there's like a whole list of these things that I knew nothing about. So like, I feel like that's a reasonable trade-off. Like, it seems pretty fair. Like, I think either one's valid for that. When it comes to Beast Tamer, which I know so much less about, like insanely less about, but those are actually, like, there's 5 people that have beat me in this elite cycle. 5. 3 of them are Beast Tamers. Like, I don't have any PAL damage res. I don't have any, but I remember Wu saying that most of, like, it was like 18 of the top 50 in Legendary and in C were Beast Tamers. And I was like, what? Like, because I was like, all right, well, Zico has figured it out, and like, there's a handful of others that are rocking with it. Obviously, Leroy, as Crush mentioned earlier. But I think that's the weird. At least that's what's weird to me, because I didn't realize it until literally days ago. Is that the other half of the Tamer class? You can just take what you already have and do it. I had this like preconception, like, okay, I have to get all of my yellow, PALs max. Well, that's not happening for at least another 2 months. Blah 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 blah. No, not for half the class. Beast Tamer probably, yeah. Like, but the other half is plug and play. Like, I don't know what other classes it would work with, but it seems like just like kind of a free class where you can do whatever the hell you want. Like, I don't know. Like, sure, Archer, I don't know. I'm rambling again. My bad.
Colin Rant number 1.
That was like number 3.
That was like number
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
After-
I like that.
Power res.
Yeah, I was fiddling around with well, you remember, like, it was probably 2 weeks ago when I had is that Crusher's bed? Oh, hey.
That's where the
when I was-
magic happens, Crushies.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
When I put my bun set on Profit, I at first I put it. I was fiddling around and I tried the Spirit. What is it? A Spirit Tamer? Is that what it's called?
Supreme.
Supreme Spirit. I tried it on Supreme Spirit because I thought, well, this is nice that I can just kind of manipulate the pals into giving me what extra stats I might need, whatever buffs. I thought that's really nice. It adds a lot of versatility. I think, that class has definitely a lot of potential. And I see that, a lot of people are utilizing it now. I think before, everybody was just scared of it. I mean, I was. I'm like, I don't even know. It's, they dropped this half-ass class and, what am I supposed to do with it? I play a warrior. I like that. It works now. Like, all right, I guess I could try this, but, they half-assed it. So I think a lot of people were just it was the unknown. So, but it's nice to see a little variety now. Certainly. I hope more people start playing it.
I think free to play and I had a discussion about it yesterday, but a lot of people are afraid of change. I think that's a lot of the thing. It's like nobody wants to put the time and effort to change into a different class or try a different class.
I'll put the effort in, and then it's like if you don't have all of everything that you need, how are you going to be able to judge like the efficiency of a class and how good it actually is if you don't have everything? That's kind of like, oh, okay, like.
That's valid, but if you switch, Nye, what up, Nye? There was a strong player in our server that switched over, and he didn't have everything. But that's how he knew. That's how he knew, like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have this, I need this, I need this. That's why it's not working. He's one of those, nice, a smart guy. But like, I think that was the thing. Like, I never wanted to even switch to Archer to do PvE stuff. But once I switched to that class, I was more likely to switch to other classes and to try things out. I think, yeah. I mean, I've now tried all 4 of the major branches, which I think is neat. Like, no, my Archer stuff for PvP sucks, and my Warrior stuff is not good. But counter regen set's almost done, so maybe that'll change. But like, I think that's part of it. Is once you switch once to a different class, and you're like, oh, okay. Like you get the hang of it. You also learn like what they're weak against or what they have problems with that you might not have thought about before. So 100% agree. Like there's a lot of stuff for Beast Tamer, and I don't even know what I should know to even try to switch to that class. But I know that there's a lot of stuff I don't have. But for the other one, I don't know. Like by now, most players, I think, like. Free to play doesn't matter. Like you should have gear for more than one class. Like you should be able to make some switches, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was absolutely. Yeah.
That's one of those things that like you have to, if you're just trying it to try it, it might deter you if it's not what you thought it was. If you don't have all the pieces, like and you swap to it, you try it, like, oh, I'm like getting my ass kicked. Like, that's one thing. You really, if that's what you want to play, you really have to commit, and then that's improve from there. But if you're just trying it to try it,
yeah,
so you don't have all the components.
The unknown, people afraid to change, and I think more so is people thinking they need to have a new gear set, kind of like what Nilek said. So I feel like that probably more than any of the other factors is what's making people not want to try it. Like, oh, I got to go get this. I would have to get this. And they feel like they've already invested so much into their main class that they're discouraged to try something new.
That makes sense.
I mean, I know. God.
Oh, I was just going to say also, we're selling my lollipop stick if anyone's interested. Any Crushy wants to buy my end of lollipop stick.
I'm so happy this is real. Keep it up on camera so they can see. So like,
yeah,
this is a one of a kind item, everybody. All you Crushies out there, this is
how wet is it?
Oh, it's pretty wet.
So wet. See, so I think yeah, this should be like a thing. I think it should be auctioned off.
Yeah, we'll do a live auction now. If you guys want to place your bets in the comments, we'll keep an eye on it throughout the stream.
I got 25 cents. I'll start the bidding at 25 cents. 25 cents.
Also, give him belly button lint first. Yeah, damn.
I got 26 cents on it.
Yeah, that lollipop will actually probably be the next artifact skin.
I would rock that.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? As long as my name gets mentioned, if my name gets mentioned, for sure they can have it.
Yeah.
A Crusher lollipop stick. That'd be hilarious.
Yes,
I'd buy it just for that.
I would all. LOM, if you're listening, you guys would get so much support if you sold my lollipop stick. You guys would get so much more money, and you wouldn't have to reskin. It wouldn't be a reskin. It's a win-win all
It actually
around.
looks for mages. Actually, put it with that card back. Beautiful. A gently used lollipop stick.
So yeah, we'll keep an eye on chat on the bids. 25 cents, you guys. Keep it going.
Nobody's bidding. Sorry to break your heart. Looks like I can
26
get Banana.
Oh man.
I got 26.
Oh man, I might have.
Just gonna get. You were hoping someone was gonna snipe it, huh?
Yeah, I was like, I don't actually want it. I hope somebody outbids me. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
off the hook. I got it at 26 cents right now.
Yeah.
No one
Oh,
knows
man.
you. That's a lie, Snowy. Snowy in chat says no one knows you. You're a liar. We all know you, Snowy.
Welcome,
great.
server 1215. Welcome.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Ravs.
30, yeah.
Ravs
That's
has
my
a
boy
bid.
right there. Yeah, that's my boy right there. Coming through.
He's a crushy through and
Yeah.
through. Yeah. And a limp handshake.
That's it.
Ooh, that's
I
hard. That's
knew.
hard to top.
You
He
gotta
gave
beat
me
that.
all the trade secrets. He gave me all the trade secrets.
Someone's gonna beat that. 30 cents and a limp handshake. That someone's gonna beat that. That's easy.
Oh shit!
That's
Let
a
me
steal.
limp
That's cheaper
handshake.
that's cheaper than the price of a stamp. It's gonna cost you more to send that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call Ravs out here for a minute. I think the Crushy should come on to a Shroomy Spotlight with us one time.
Yeah,
Oh,
what are you doing? Come on,
shit.
come on,
Hey,
Ravs.
Mhm.
Come on
Hey,
board.
that goes to show, being a crushy gets you a spotlight. Just throwing it out there. Crushies
Oh,
are getting targeted for spotlight invites. Just throwing it out there. I don't know.
disgusting.
Broke my heart when I learned mid was a crushy. It broke my heart.
Speaking of Leroy, welcome,
All,
Leroy.
all,
Leroy's
all
a
the
crushy.
history we had. I know Leroy's a crushy, yeah.
Leroy
Alright.
Jenkins.
What's up, Leroy?
What's up, Leroy? I always be lurking in the chat, trying to sell feet pics.
Oh.
Man.
So
Fresh, you could do. You could hold the lollipop stick in between your toes, and you could do feet pics with a lollipop.
Oh man, are you trying
Oh,
to get
man,
me
I
rich or something? Like,
I'm
where
just
were
saying.
you before? Like, I could have had all this event paid for already. All right, and don't worry. I'm working on my second one, guys. Well, I'll make some more.
Oh snap!
I gotta streamline the process.
Is that going to be the 250 token upskin?
Yep. There you go.
Nice.
And then as you use it, it gets like thinner and thinner, and then you get to it's just like bubble gum, and then it's just a stick.
is this the new Crusher? We're going to get a lollipop every time we're doing a live stream?
Yes.
Gotcha. So there'll be one for sale every stream.
Shout out to Five Below. They sell them for $0.25 each, and you can choose the flavors you want without having to buy the whole damn bag.
Yeah, it'll be named Special Green Lollipop. I prefer gently used, with like half of it broken.
Lightly used.
It's a Dollar General gently used lollipop.
How do I have more of the shit already? The Battle Eve, like, how did it already? Oh my god! All right,
Sounds
maybe
like you
I
have
don't.
a
Listen,
good problem to have.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm always complaining about good things.
eats hot dogs. We're definitely hot dogs.
Like, so are you guys gonna set up shop in the streets and just sell hot dogs and hamburgers all day? Get your buns? You asking people
Yeah,
50 cents to get your buns toasted?
yeah, straight from the wiener cart. Bun and no bun.
Slinging the glizzies.
There.
Yeah,
Glizzies.
always.
You got a lot of hot dogs. You're getting outnumbered here, Crusher. Where's your lollipop guild?
Yeah.
Hey, all my crushies, let's show them up. Throw your lollipops in chat. Show your hot dogs up.
Jesus.
Yeah, the glizzies versus the lollipops.
Yeah, the lollipop guild.
I solved all of it.
Uh,
Glizzy pops solved. Done.
Oh my.
just a
Go
hot dog
lollipop
on a
guild.
stick.
Lollipop guild represent.
I guess
But
they
like
are
that.
corn dogs. I guess it already.
Oh shit! Here
No.
we go.
No, not fried on the stick. Like horizontal on the stick. Just a hot dog on a stick. Like this.
It's the buns versus the sticks.
Yeah. Oh, here.
The buns are winning here.
Oh man.
Buns are
Hey,
taking.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on,
Sandwiches
Leroy.
are hot
Someone,
dogs.
anyone. I need some more sticks. Where are my lollipops?
Let's go, hot dogs. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot. That's a lot of hot dogs.
Snowy's
Yeah.
fighting for you to have a game, Nylot.
No. Maybe someday. Oh, Rabs has the tear up for you for the crushies. Sorry.
Yeah.
You
To be
guys
fair,
forced-
it's the 1024s, baby. They're coming in hot.
you guys
Yeah.
worship a false god.
So my apologies if I got this wrong. 8, didn't you finish the last cycle on the podium in Legends third? Am I misremembering?
I did.
Man.
I did. First time ever.
Congrats.
I got third. Yeah.
She gets a
Yeah.
defense W against Wu last week and says, "I can retire
Yeah.
now. I have no more goals." Same cycle where I got demoted from Legends. It's okay. I'm back where I belong. But she gets third.
Yeah.
That's
I got a
pretty
title,
huge.
Supreme Champion. I've been repping it. It'll go away at the end of this cycle, I think today, but yeah. Check.
Congrats.
So thank you. Yeah, that was a big one. Oh, Aishu, he gave you a pity pop. But he's
Thank you.
nah, he's one of
Yes.
that's one of my boys. That's a pity pop. He's Team Hot Dog all the way.
Oh man.
Lead them right into victory. Here we got first rank for Brawl this season too. So it was a good week. Yeah, despite having to play against Wet 3 times this season. So yeah, it was a good week. Start all over tomorrow. Petty pop.
Welcome, Maddie. This is Maddie from 61.
What's up,
Oh, what's up?
Maddie's cool.
But yeah, so that was it was a big week. A lot of boxes checked. It was exciting. Yeah, hot dogs. Yeah,
Conan.
they know. Mom be leading them to victory.
Oh
That's it.
man. I guess I got to be
Yeah.
nice more.
Conan in chat says LOM should let us keep the titles we earn. I actually I agree. I messaged VIP and Star Chat, whatever what is it called? Star Room? What do they call it on disc? I don't even remember. Star something.
AI response.
Reskinned elves. I don't know.
Reskinned elves. All right, so I messaged the reskinned elves, and said the same thing. Because I asked, that's what it was. I did a top up, and I was like, "Hey, can I has my codes?" And they were like,
Coupons.
"Yeah, thanks." Or they gave me the code, and they were like, "Yeah, thanks. We value any feedback you have." And I was like, "I got some feedback. Number 1, I made it to Legend for the first time. I want to keep that. We should keep that title. It should always be like the peak. Also, if someone top 8's the Shroomy tournament, give them a special title or frame. If they win it, give them something cooler." Like I just, me and my rants. I went for rants. It was It was paragraph upon paragraph upon paragraph.
Oh, did you hit that 2,000 character limit?
I'll be honest with you, Nylock. I would focus all that stuff towards free-to-play Shroom. Guys, I think Starlight is literally automated for the most part, and at least free-to-play, he can give you that extra little push for things.
FTP Shroom, you're cool. I already bother that guy way too much as it is, man. Like, he's heard all my rants about the merges, which are bullshit. But fair point. I hear you. I do get responses from them. Some could easily be AI. That's fair, but some of them are not. And the elves, the reskinned elves do help us with the coupons.
Yeah.
And they tell us about the absolute bloods.
Yeah, they're like, stop bothering me. Here's a toy. Go away. Crusher sounds so hot now. Can we get a Crusher ASMR?
Yeah. It'll be
Thank you,
ASMR of me sucking on a lollipop for you guys. It's like,
Yeah, Maddie, you got to put that bid in for that lollipop, though. It's at 30 cents in a limp handshake at the moment. Yeah.
It's hard to top that limp handshake, man.
I don't know what else you could do.
Maddie was the first crushie out of everyone. The first time he joined the voice chat, he fanboyed over me so hard. I was like shocked. I was like, oh, we only had like 2 podcasts up, and he was just fanboying hard. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in the presence of Crusher. Like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm not making it up.
I said too. I know. I was the same way. I was like, I can't believe that. Like, I get to be in your presence. This is crazy.
I'll be honest. You're a blessing in disguise for us. I'll be honest. Same with Colin and Buttercup.
I saw Buttercup in chat earlier. I know she's working, but Buttercup, you rule.
Yeah, I just got
working.
Colin, I also have your rants. You're at 6 right now. I have it above your head.
Fuck yeah! I'll make it. I'll get to 10. I'll get to 10 easy.
Can we put how many lollipops that I'm eating? This is my second one, so you put 2 lollipops.
Lollipop. We could do that. Like, we've been throwing around some cool ideas for streams.
I got a question for 8 though. 8, is it, if we can go back to when I first messaged you?
Serious? Yes.
Would you answer back again, or would you just like, oh, you know what? I saw this future with this guy. Nope, I'm out.
Yeah, I would have deleted and blocked immediately.
You only have only have boring Woo to blame. He set me a duration when I was like on my like depression, and I was like, I need to cut the fat off my build, and I said, I went to Boardroom, like obviously he doesn't play Warrior, and I was like, do you know anyone who's like crit counter in Legendary that I can talk to? He's like, oh, Coordinate. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go find them. And then you were the only 8, obviously, but there was a million codes. And then you answered, and I was like, well, do you know code 2? You're like, yeah, I'm married to it. And I'm like, oh my god, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Then you got
you're lucky you found me. Yeah, you're lucky that you found me because code wouldn't have replied.
Oh man.
Even if you found the right one. Yeah, he probably wouldn't have replied. He'd be like, his response probably would have been like, go ask 8. Yeah. That's how he is, yeah. Yeah, I do remember, and thanks, Woo. And now look at us. Still crushing it to this day. Let's be real. Who's going to stop me?
I was thinking, we've had these ideas thrown around, right? For a beard stream, right? There were some talks of an anime stream, maybe a mages stream, because that would be awesome. Everybody knows that. But what we could do, because the glizzies, the hot dogs, clearly crushed the lollipops today, we could do a hot dog stream where we're all, eating some hot dogs.
Oh dear. I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything for a while. I'm on a soft diet because of my surgery.
All right, well, you don't have. That's
He
cool.
didn't say today.
I have
Jeez.
I literally have like 2-3 weeks of a soft diet. I can't eat shit.
I didn't know it was that long. Okay, shit. That sucks.
I thought he was gonna say I got 2-3 pounds of weenies ready to go.
I'll ship them to
I
y'all.
love hot dogs. I love hot dogs.
What? Wait. So what are you eating for the next 2-3 weeks? Like cottage cheese or some shit or
Yep,
what?
cottage cheese, scrambled eggs, any pasta that I can just.
You just like listed almost my entire diet. So that's all right. That ain't too bad. And then you'll eat a big fatty steak or whatever you like at the end. You know, that's cool. All right.
Gatekeeper said hot dog milkshake for me. Absolutely not. That sounds horrendous.
Gate rules.
Yeah. The most hot dogs I ever ate at one time was 8.
8?
I see what you did there.
No, but that's actually how many hot dogs I ate at the most at one time was 8.
And
It was an 8-pack of hot dogs, yeah.
Oh, I thought this was like your name origin story, like, and it was 8 wide, and I was like,
No, bitch, that's my shoe size.
oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay,
That's my shoe size.
I never knew that. Okay.
yeah. Who
Welcome.
would've thought?
Welcome to the origin of my name. It's been my handle for 10, 15 years. It's my shoe size. Because
Okay.
you know, why wouldn't it be something weird?
But what made you want to use that for Discord or your in-game name? Just random.
That's my handle for everything for like the last 15 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
I was like trying to think of something, you know, when you're trying. I don't even know what it was for, you know, when you're trying to think. Maybe it was WoW. I don't even know. But I just happened to look down and I was like looking at my shoes and I was like, 8 wide. I don't know why.
So
Yeah.
let me tell you guys my origin story of how I got Crusher. So this maybe 15 years ago as well. I'm trying to think. I was in middle school, so maybe 15 years as well. Funny, same year we decided to originate our names. Anyways, after middle school, we would go to the PC LAN center to play Counter-Strike. Basically, you know, internet wasn't too much. It's just everyone played LAN, and I get inside and I'm playing with my friends and my brothers. He's sitting next to me, and there was a LAN party of 4, and then I joined it. At the time, I was just using my real name, which is Nick, if you guys don't already know. And I go in as Nick, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's full party. Like, let's go, guys. And this guy starts getting pissed off, and he like stands up and says, "Nick, who the fuck's Nick?" And it's like this fucking cholo gangster guy, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm like hiding and shrinking. and then my little brother is like fucking nudging me. Hey Nick, isn't that you? Shut the fuck up. And I like exit the lobby. I go and I change my name to the first, like literally the first thing that came to my mind was Crusher for some reason. And it stuck, and that's my gaming alias like my whole life.
Nice.
It's-
Okay.
So
So
it's like the AOL screen name. Like, what do I pick? And it's like, you know.
I love the mental picture of a middle school Crusher wrecking some people at a LAN center. Some big motherfuckers like, who the fuck is this? And he's just like, I love it. I love every aspect of that story. That's fantastic.
That's my name origin story.
I fucking love it.
Yep. Been crushing cholos ever
yeah.
since.
Yep. Crushing cholos ever since. What's up, Vato?
I have custom beard brushes for sale if anybody would like them. As you can see, it really like keeps it really nice and smooth.
That's a preview for the beard stream right there.
Yeah. Yep. Got to get down here, you know, straighten it all out.
You rub
For sale.
rub all the stuff in all their beards. Glizzy.
Yeah, it's actually
Glizzy milkshake lollipops in the beards.
We're gonna have
got to spread the glizzy oil.
we're gonna have one weird ass merch shop. It's gonna be lollipops and fucking beard brushes,
Hot dogs.
Gently used lollipop.
hot dogs.
This isn't even a beard brush. It's for my bead art. I just put the little beads in there, and then it just happened to be on the table here since I have a chair now, and
Yeah.
I just
Have you showed your
And a
microphone?
microphone.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I have
look,
wait.
Loki's got a quarter on it if you're selling it.
Yep. Hello,
Apparently-
this is my new microphone.
Everything's for sale. He's got a quarter on it.
Yep. It's just a
So-
tripod. It's a tripod holder. But yeah, hello, I'm cool too.
You're gonna
Hey
have
guys.
you're gonna
Yeah.
have people buying your brush and actually using it, and people
Yeah.
are like, "What the fuck is that?" And you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"If you know, you know, you know. If you know,
Wait a
you
minute.
know."
Yeah.
Let's do a throwback. Purple rain.
Oh dear.
Purple rain. I turned my head away from the mic to breathe. Purple rain. Yeah.
Maddie.
No,
Really?
no one.
Why do you want my beard? Loki's got the better beard out of everybody in this game.
Mm.
He just wants one beard hair. One beard hair.
I would get Loki's.
Yeah, the 8 Wide shop about to go crazy. It's funny though. So here's a little. Actually, please hold. I have some exciting news for everybody.
Uh,
Uh-oh. How do I? We don't even
So-
know.
Yeah, so I used to promote my social media, my TikTok, and I used to raise money and I would donate it to local charities, usually the animal shelters, the vet center, wherever. That's what I would use my social media for. And somebody sent me a bunch of tattoos because my catchphrase, my key saying on TikTok and social media was, keep on slaying. You know what I mean? Like, just keep on slaying. Whatever you do, just keep on slaying. So somebody made me tattoos. And it's literally a taco and a sword because I would just put like a taco sword, like a taco and a sword. That was just my handle, like for everything. I just put a taco and a sword. But it literally says, keep on slaying 8 Wide.
that's amazing.
So,
That is great.
and I have a whole box of them.
Kate, well, all right, you guys. I know we've been talking Legend of Mushroom for a long time now, but now all this talk of reskins and glizzies and lollipops and tacos has me thinking. Legend of Mushroom reskin, Legend of Taco. One of the classes is a glizzy, one of the classes is a lollipop. We'll come up with some other shit, but
Yeah.
we could just make Legend of Taco. I think it would be far more popular in the United States.
Hell yeah, Taco Loco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Easy peasy. And then there's
Yeah.
more. There's freaking.
Yeah. Well, I do have the best products.
Yes.
I like,
You get the best products.
I don't know
The
what to
only-
tell you.
The only one I have is a crush book, which for our server, basically anytime you got beat by me for the first time, I would send you a crush book, and basically it's like a yearbook, high school yearbook. You go around having people sign it, and you talk about your first memory and how I beat you. It'd be like, oh yeah, I was in Parking Wars, and crush just like beamed through my whole lot, or it could be anything, and we go around and I sign everyone's crush book, and we just share memories of the first time they all lost to me.
I would love that. Yeah, I remember it vividly, and I didn't leave the house for 3 days after. I couldn't put myself together. I mean, I went. It was a full depressive episode. I didn't leave the house. I barely opened the door to let Chunk out. I didn't want to even eat ice cream. The thought of a glizzy just made me nauseous. I just.
Oh shit! You just made me realize I bought an ice cream. I didn't put it away. Give me a second.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
I hope I get that book because I'm gonna write in there. The first time I beat you was when we first started. You bought an event out, then you beat me. The next time we faced each other, I bought the next event out, and then you bought it, and we just went back and forth. And then I stopped. You continued.
Oh man, yeah, it's a lot of it was a little Sunday fun day, a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you, these tattoos, man. I just put one right here, actually, like maybe right in the middle of my neck.
Right on the forehead. Not on the neck, right on the forehead.
Yeah, keep on slaying.
I have
keep on
one
slaying.
tattoo. One tattoo. I will not show it right now. I will not tell you the location. What I'll say is I woke up with it in college.
Nilak's got a tramp stamp.
Nah, I can prove that. But I was in a fraternity and great times. But I woke up, as did several of my very good buddies at the time. A couple of them had tattoos right here. So all they could taste was blood and ink, apparently, for I don't know how many days. So I was happy that I didn't get it in that location. But yeah, when it comes to face tattoos, I feel like I'm pretty sure that a taco with a sword, that's fair. I think you can do face tattoo, just like right here or like right here on the forehead. You could do it, any of those places.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. Yeah, you could rock that.
Like, a twofer, just one on each cheek.
So, hey, quick question: are you getting the wind right now that we're supposed to get, weather-wise?
Am I getting the weather? No.
Doesn't look like it.
No, I already got the ice. It was just warm enough that it was raining and then it just froze immediately when it hit the ground.
Mm-mm.
So it looks like it's snow, but it's just a hard layer of ice all over everything. Like I opened the door and let Chunk out and he just belly flopped down the stairs.
Nice.
So then and the poor guy, he wasn't heavy enough to make footprints. That's how thick the ice was. He wasn't heavy enough to make footprints. So I had to go down and make some tracks and then carry him back in because it's just horrible out there. But yeah, do you guys like the sunroom? A little change of scenery now that we did the cast during the hours of the daylight.
I dig it.
The
You didn't change
the
that.
god.
Fuck's sake. I hate this dude sometimes, man. You get a setup, your mic's not working. You have this stupid thing every time you enter a channel, it says that. Give me a break.
Are you in your car?
Yeah. Did you go in your car? He might
He
be
feels
out,
more comfortable streaming from the car.
Can you guys hear me?
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I got so excited, not excited. I ran to go put the ice cream away, and I tripped over the power cord, and my computer turned off. I was like, no! And I was like, oh no, the stream! Is my camera not working? Because it's not working on my end.
No, it's still trying to work.
No.
At least
That's
Maddie,
that was a Discord join sound. Oh, you.
yeah, every time he joins a Discord channel, that thing pops up. It's quite annoying.
Ah, man.
There we go. All right, it took the entire stream for me to finally get rid of all this energy. It's a problem. What was it?
I'd say.
Giraffic once told me. So I had this. I guess it was a few months ago. I had this dream to have like maximum number of bubbles in one of my stall builds, and I finally achieved said dream when the that artifact came out. It looks kind of like a time bomb, like it has the green skin or it's purple in the game. You know what I'm talking about? I forget the name of it. But that happened. That came out, and the cards came out. So I had literally any way that you could get a bubble, I had it. And I was playing with it, and I realized, it's just redundant, way too many bubbles. And this is number 7. Did you up the number yet? Okay. So Colin Rant number 7 is underway. So I had all the bubbles, and I realized this is way too many bubbles. And I was, complaining about this. And Giraffic Sark said, well, when the goal becomes a problem, I don't know what to tell you. right? And so anyway, I cut down some of the bubbles and got it to, less redundancy, and like got it to a place where I like. And then it eventually turned into what I call my hostage build, an idea that I heard from 8 Wide, where you just take my attack rune off, skill damage rune off, get my attack as low as possible, and I just sit on people for 2 minutes in showdown. Actually, that's it. That's the end of my rant. It was just I just wanted to say the Sark quote, and now I'm going on a different tangent.
I'm gonna go on a rant.
Oh, I like Max rants. All right.
Oh, never mind. I can't rant anymore. You finally fixed it. How the fuck do you buy a new setup, trip over a power core, and you can't get your own shit to work? What the hell is this?
I had to go under the desk, unplug and replug in.
I can't even see him.
The webcam. I don't know why it got bugged, so I had to reinsert the USB for the webcam. We're all
Can
good.
you see him? I can't see him.
Yeah, we can see him, mate. You're not missing much, I promise you that. He's on his... still sucking the lollipop.
Still second. I tripped.
Figures.
I was like running to put that. It was like I felt it. It felt so watery. I'm like, no, my ice cream. Please harden back up.
Yeah.
But I am going to ask the chat this. Since Crusher Friendly has a good setup for once, do you guys think that is very good progression? Or do you think he should get a steering wheel as well and just hold it while he's in his room doing this? Just so it's like old times.
Let's give a rating out from 0 to 10 on my setup. Thank you. Let's see what we get from chat.
Yeah.
You know what he could get? They have them for like driving video games, console games, like those steering wheels. Just get one of those.
You just use a bowl.
There you go.
It's Chunk's mushroom hat. There we go. Just locked and loaded.
A green screen. Oh, hell yeah.
8.2 out of 10. That's pretty high.
Missed the old Crusher, though. You see? I didn't have to get all this equipment.
Yeah, say he gets all this equipment, he lost his bet, shaved his beard and stash. He's a new man.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Man of my word.
See you, Conan.
Bye, Conan. Is there anybody new in this chat? Like, is this the first time? Anybody in here first time they've seen this podcast live? I'm curious. If there's anybody new that we've reached out, we've branched out, put our feelers out, and checked somebody new. Respectfully.
For me personally, like chat-wise, I've never seen Leroy in there. Maybe once or twice, but I think he maybe typically lurks. Maybe it's his first time. There's like 2 more names that I recognize.
I feel like I've been working on Leroy, and I've been hanging out in his voice chat, just working him to like watch the podcast more. Although they were disappointed that it wasn't on Friday. They said, where the fuck's my family Friday?
Yeah.
They said they felt an empty void on Friday when we didn't show.
Yeah. Scheduling conflicts. It was Valentine's. People had stuff to do. And I literally just had surgery in my mouth, so I wasn't going to be talking.
Oh, jeepers. Let's see. I lurk mostly. Glad to catch what that. Yeah, hey, Leroy. I'm always like lurking in your lives when you're streaming. I like lurk and don't say anything, and I'm just weird and awkward and just watch, hypnotized. So nice
Leroy,
to see you here.
Link your stuff in chat.
Yeah, link yourself.
I think Rav sent you one. I think it's invite only.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I don't know why in my mind I was like, Leroy has a YouTube I don't know about, or like something else. Oh,
No.
Okay. Gotcha. Now I get it. My bad.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about this earlier. Right? We still have like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier. It's our prayer rush now. Like, crops. It's filler week where they I honestly hate the prayer rush because it's just so long and you're just filling out crops. And then they have the leader tokens. Do other servers pass the lead to like other members in the family so that they could get tokens? Like if, does anybody else do that? We do that. And, the question comes up, well, what if they like disband the family, like, or, we don't trust them or they don't log in? I mean, we pass leads so that like, free to play members or somebody who's short a couple tokens can get items. Does anybody else do that?
Before we so before our first merge, 490, we merged to 489. They were doing that, so they were kind of like handpicking who would win which rush, helping people get stuff like that. It proved more difficult, obviously, after the first merge because there was 4 servers in there and some language barriers and so forth. Some people weren't getting along, and then it was fine. But now it seems like it might be doable again, maybe. But we have these rogue people hop in and just, I guess it doesn't happen all the time, but we get these rogue people that hop in that have, not just 1 or 2 cycles worth of, let's say, pals, but like, months worth. They don't really play the game. I've never seen their name, and they come and they win a rush, and then I don't see their name again, and I'm like, well, why did you steal them? Which is totally fair. They're just playing the game. But I think it's possible depending on... I think it's smart, and I think it's possible depending on the number of people, but I've never seen it done in our server. I know it was done before. Do y'all do that in 73?
Well, I'm not talking about like the skill tickets. I'm just the prayer rush with the lead tokens.
Yeah, I'm saying like whoever, like they were picking who would win each rush, like to get free to play players the rush tokens.
Oh, I was just talking about like the leader rule. How you have like
the family prayer.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We don't do that. Our leader is Sark Grumpy.
Oh.
He's free to play on our server, so it's like, so no one has a problem with that. Yeah.
No, so we've never done that. Nobody's really complained about it either. I mean, it is what it is. I think at this point we got it to somebody who's like a semi-dolphin. There's other players that I feel that should get it, but it is what it is. It's not going to cause a big issue.
Well, what about what I was ranting about? Calling rant number 8 right there.
Yeah, I got to change that.
What about people like setting up specific, like at least the top 3 of each rush?
We discussed that, and we kind of let the server bid on that, and more or less it was like, nah, we're not going to do that. You can collect your shit on your own time. There's no point of trying to coordinate that, because you're always going to have 1 to 5 players that are going to be like, fuck you, I'm just going to do it anyway, so I don't give a shit what they have to say.
Okay.
You can't.
Yeah. And then you have to coordinate lines and like whose turn is it this time and whose turn is it this, and yeah, and then you have assholes like me that are trying to 5-star Cloud Drifter, and it's like, well, I want this. I've been working towards it. Like, why should I? Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, and Leroy makes a good comment here. They added Magic Theater so whales can fight over that. Rush tokens are all free to play players these days. I just let them fight over it. More or less the same scenario for us. I don't think any of us whales from 73 or Dolphins really participate in rushes anymore. We kind of just let the free-to-play players have at it. I think Crusher might be the only one that semi goes for.
Semi goes for. I get crushed all the time. These guys have like 10 million of everything because they're saving like 2 to 3 months at a time.
So this is why you're not in the top 3 yet, Crusher, because you keep saving.
I don't save.
Why are you 4th in the rush now?
Because I buy the keys.
Shit, my mic was muted and all
that. Nice job.
Yeah, I'm slacking.
Yeah.
I'm just listening to the one web outside, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, we passed the family lead. Like, we pass it to somebody and just hope that they don't disband it, and if they do, then they do. We'll just be in another family, I guess. But, as far as the other rushes, it's just whatever I have saved or don't save. It's just whatever we keep for the month we use, and that's it. I don't save skill or PAL tickets or anything like that. Those short little rushes. I don't save those. I'm not fighting for 1 rush token.
Mm-hmm.
I have 35 left to reach a long-term goal, and then I won't give a. I'm at least that I can foresee. I won't give a flying fuck about them. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
our bigger issue right now is we have a lot of players that are just collecting all the free shit and aren't participating or helping obtain that.
Mhm.
That's what the problem we have on our server. They I guess just like freeloaders, like they're just along for the ride, getting the free shit. Don't talk to us. Don't do anything. And then when we actually need help, they're nowhere to be found or don't even do anything.
Yeah. I mean, I it's always I keep note of like our server the activity has slowly been declining. But like I pay attention to who's active. Like, when we had ships, I know who was cleaning tiles. Like I know who's actively, trying to be better. Who logs in once every other day or logs in once a day for 5 minutes. I pay attention to that. So, we try to make sure when we do pass lead tokens, it's just somebody who's actively participating. Even if they're just putting a guard up in plunder, and parking. If we're like, hey, go plunder this lot, we need a debuff. I know who's participating. Yeah, we try to, and there's only one family server, and I have an alt in the family that's the second family, so we pass those tokens off too. Whatever. It's nice to be able to have access to those, but
Mm,
That's